Good morning. I decided I've been driving, taking my road trip. This is Deborah Smart, and I've been on my road trip this morning. I went over to the botanical gardens at the University of Delaware, and they didn't have a whole lot to show, so I didn't get out of my car. But I came here to this little pond. The water's kind of dirty, but there's some beautiful swans. This is right around the corner from where I live, and it's in walking distance. But we now have two swans here living in our pond. We have lots of ducks. This is our swimming pool area. And I come over here, I walk over here in the morning. This is usually where I walk, take my walk too. You've seen videos of me talking near the clubhouse. And she is just sitting there patiently doing whatever she's doing, and he's watching every move that I'm making. I'll see if I can bring this in a little closer. There we go. And if I walk over to this side of the tree, his eyes will eventually look in my direction. So again, this is another great place for a writer to come to sit under these two trees, watch the swan, and just take in the day. Just want to take a few moments to talk about yesterday. Yesterday's rain and storm was just unbelievable. We have an incident of flooding around the corner, a gentleman's farm. I mean, it was just unbelievable how much water it took in. And he was out there in knee-high boots, and water was really high. I really feel for him. I didn't drive over there this morning, but I'll go over a little later just to see if I can see if the water receded. Not sure where that water came from. His land is on a slope, so you would think it would come down and onto the street, but it didn't reach the street at all. We're blessed because we have water pooling in our backyard, and I was out there early in the morning. We have like a little wall that I put up so my dog, he doesn't go out in the yard and bring the mud in. So it's like a walled area, where it's a cement area where he goes out and he does his business, and of course we clean it up. But I was really afraid that the water was going to come in, breach the wall. And I had a bag of clothes, had a couple of containers out there shoring it up, and I kept a watchful eye, and it came through quickly. But the aftermath, the wind was really strong. A couple of times we heard crackling. We live near a wooded area, so I'm quite sure if I walked over there, I would see a lot of the limbs broken and torn down. Again, I'm just standing here under the tree. Oh, they do almost look real. I am just enjoying this, and just found out from that these may not be real swans. And that is so funny. But I am enjoying this nice cool air. And the wind is actually what's causing the other swan to turn around. But as I look closely now, I see that these are not real swans. But as I stand here and I look at them, and as the gentleman said, they almost look real. And they surely almost look real. It's amazing the humor that we can find during times like this, where people are going through emotionally, psychologically, and physically. But as a writer, I look for moments like this that I can bring, even if it's a I know, don't touch your face, but my nose itches. Bring to you some type of humor in your day. And I hope my writer's journey as I travel throughout Newark, Delaware, because I'm not traveling too far from my home. There's just too many things going on that even as an innocent individual, I could be a target for. And that is the reality of our life. But, Lord willing, there will be a wonderful written post that I can write about. The reason I'm doing this really is to motivate you to seek out areas in your life that you can write about. Even if it's just going for a walk and you see something that, gets you in the mood to write. Writing is just a cathartic, I hope I said that word, cathartic. It really cleanses your soul and your mind of negative thinking. And we do become what we think. If we think negative thoughts, we become negative beings. And I'm just so thankful that the Lord has taught me how to find my place as a writer. Someone not only to write for myself, but to help others write their stories. So again, this is just one writer's journey, letting you know how I get inspired to